Yes, sir. Farm sim again. I gotta continue my grind, man. Gotta continue my grind. I'm gonna grind some farm sim this morning, and then I'll be gone all afternoon. But I really just want to get back to farm sim and just keep grinding away. Man, take a break. This is what I want to play, so this is what I'm gonna play. I'm not real interested in rivals, if I'm being honest. I'm not interested in it. Overwatch never caught my attention. I was never interested in Overwatch. We just have a different taste in games, next level. it doesn't really catch my eye. It's not really a game I would play either. I mean, it's just how I feel, and yeah. Also, I don't need another game stressing me out. This is super relaxing, and that's just what I need right now. It's like one reason why I probably won't play Call of Duty again. My YouTube stuff all up and running, and I'll be ready to go. Farm Sim 25, got that all set up, hooked up, I'm rolling. And make sure I get Google up. There we go. All right. Dude, like I'm trying to get the most expensive combine in the game. I'm trying to make some fat upgrades and gains in Farm Sim. While it's loading, I'm gonna check and make sure we got game audio. And I'm even gonna refresh this. Just in case. There we go. So check this out, next level. Oh, I don't have it on here. It didn't save it because I think the last time I put it in, it crashed. Okay. This will be an easy fix. Oh, I gotta just put it in new. Okay. So, what I'm starting to do is weekends are now whatever I want to do. Whether I want to get caught up on chores around the house, if I choose to stream, I'm gonna play whatever I want. But now I'm starting up with a little thing called Wildcard Wednesdays. Where is it? There it is. Bo. My thumbnail for it. I'm calling it Wildcard Wednesdays. So I'm like purposely trying to change things up on Wednesday every week and then get back to my usual grind. So like this past week, first time trying it, I played Return to Moria, which was my grind before Farm Sim. So I ended up playing Return to Moria instead of Farm Sim on Wednesday night, and then it was back to Farm Sim Thursday, Friday. Now it's the weekend. I really want to continue my Farm Sim grind, so here I am. Yeah. Click next on that. Get my stream pulled up as well. Oh. Pulled up Twitch. First thing I see is Fortnite. I'm not surprised. Is that, what's that through? Where's it showing Moria? Oh, I guess it does say return to Moria on the tags. Here's what I need to do. Boom, 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 boom. Farming. We'll go simulator. Farming simulator 25. Boom. I'm gonna update those. There we go. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Woo. That was something I just never really paid attention to. I should have. Let's go. Yo, what up, simulator YouTuber? How we doing this morning? Oh, I need to pull up my Logitech app. Because it's not sensing my wheel right now. Also, I might do a slight readjustment on this camera. So you guys are gonna see me messing with this. Alright. I wanted to show more of the setup, which I think we can still do like this. I wanted to show the wheel, really, but then I got this Logitech side panel here, which so far it allows me to adjust my mirrors, and I'm kind of waiting to that's why. There we go. I'm really waiting for a good day where I'm just kind of chilling, don't have to get to anything, don't have to go anywhere, and I can sit here and kind of bind some of this stuff. Make things a little bit easier during the workflow. So we just finished like 3 different contracts, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of curious to see. I might just keep rolling with these contracts. Let's just go to our truck bed and sleep. Because it's pretty much running us at like 3 cultivator jobs a day. There we go. Make sure we still have that game audio rolling, which we do. So let's go ahead. I guess we only got one. I think it'll pop up with some more. We're gonna accept that contract. No more cultivating. All right. Okay, we're not actually that far, so we're just gonna go ahead and head there. I had the idea of just resetting my vehicle and equipment, but we don't need to do that. Well, I mean, this has pretty much just been the grind as of lately. It's just do contracts, make money, buy equipment. And so our goal right now is what I really want to do is buy what is probably one of the most expensive combines. And then, you know, we basically get harvesting equipment because we already got a couple trucks, a couple trailers. Then we can just really start doing any sort of harvest contract, and we'll be ready to roll. As long as it's like grain related, not cotton, not vegetables. But it's just like standard crops that we see around here where I live. So like corn, sunflower, soybeans, you know, stuff like that. Alright, we're here already. I want to make sure this lowers as well. Yep. All right, we're good to go. We put that on. So we got steering assist running, and then we also have cruise control on as well. So it's like, hey, this is hands-free gaming right here. Don't even have to put anything on the wheel. It's a new map. Yeah, so the map it's a modded North American map. Here's like pretty much your layout of the map. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Back Counties 4 times. So like it's a very large map. A lot of your fields are just huge. I mean, a lot of the fields are pretty big. So like a lot of the contracts you do, you're getting a lot of money for. And it feels more realistic that way. Where in your base game maps, it's like, hey, you go and do this contract, you might get what, 10,000, 20,000? On this map, if you go and do a job on some of the larger fields, or in, let's say you go and do a job in like what is considered like one of the top 5 biggest fields on the map, you're bringing in like 70 to 80,000. That's how it should be, in my opinion, because this game's already enough of a grind if you're sticking with base game stuff. So it's like, all right, let's try something out different. And you know, I've really been enjoying this map. Looks good. Might try it later. Dude, yes, do it. I've been loving it so far. I've been loving it. And I think it'll be worth it for me in the end, because there's a lot of ground in this map, or it feels like there's a lot of ground. Now, whether or not it's like pretty similar to base game maps, I don't know. But it definitely feels like a bigger map, and I just feel like, you know, you start from the ground up with like pretty much $0, like you're gonna have a lot to do. There's a lot of ground to acquire, a lot of acres, and I mean, you already know you can do whatever you want with your ground. I mean, there's just endless possibilities, but just the fact that there's so much land makes it a lot more fun for me. And another thing, simulator YouTube, or I guess you're a simulator YouTuber, but another thing that I was kind of thinking about, this map, whoever made this modded map, they went ahead and they added in spots here and there between and around fields that are these little open areas where you can build up a farm. Like, they have little farm locations within these different fields. And at some point, I mean, I could easily drive over to a little area and even show you. Yo, what up, Andrew Sinclair? You said Spider-Man. You said, oh, you're wanting to play Spider-Man? Going crazy. Which Spider-Man games have you played? I played Spider-Man. So, you know, it's the PlayStation series, or the Sony series of those Spider-Man games I loved. I played them all. Miles Morales. There was Spider-Man, and there was Spider-Man Miles Morales, and then there was Spider-Man 2. So far. Like, I don't know what else I think I heard they were putting out a third one. They were going to put out a third game, which I'm going to be super hyped about. I beat all those games. I never won 100% them, but I did beat them. And then I did proceed to, like, play into New Game Plus on all of those games for at least a little while. But, like, those are some really fun games, I will say. Okay, here we go. Oh, we got going now. Oh, yeah. There we go. Man, we made one pass around the whole field and we're already at 35%. This is insane. We cover so much ground with this cultivator. But yeah, guys, we're probably gonna be going for a few hours this morning. I know this afternoon, my family wants to go out and do some quick little Christmas shopping. Ooh, simulations. Gotcha. Oh. I'll play also find the simulator. Gotcha. Woo. So with like driving, you know, using like say this Logitech steering wheel I'm using. One game it works with, which I have yet to dive into too much because it was forcing me to bind all of my like steering wheel controls, and it was just taking me way too much time. That was The Crew 2, which is a super dope game if you're looking at like racing games. But like I know a lot of people who are big into the driving games or the racing simulators, you know, they're playing. I don't even know like what those top tier racing sim games are. If I'm being honest, I have yet to do my research on that. But one cool thing is that I found out I'm able to plug in, or I was able to install a mod for Grand Theft Auto 5, which added a manual. It's like a manual transmission mod, and so essentially it allows me to use my steering wheel and gear shifter in Grand Theft Auto, which is super dope. But it's like almost too sensitive, the steering wheel is on it. So like that's something I need to adjust and play with at another time. But like it was a super cool mod because like really you could bounce between like a controller and using your steering wheel real fast if you wanted. If you're more of a mouse and keyboard player, it's not difficult to go from here to here. I mean, that's a quick transition. So I played it on mouse and keyboard and used my steering wheel, and I played like a mission or two just playing around with it, seeing how it worked, and it was super dope how it all came together. I'm not used to, I don't know how to drive stick shift, so using the gear shift was it was a whole new thing for me. Like I had never learned that before. And now I have a much deeper understanding of how a manual operates and how to go about that, which is cool. All right, now we got our coffee. I will never use another coffee mug, by the way. This is my all-time favorite. Alright, so we're gonna pick up our cultivator, speed up a little bit. Actually, the longer rows, we're gonna run longer rows. Let's get turned around. I'm gonna go right down the middle of this thing. Maybe not quite right down the middle, but all right. Let's go back and forth a few times and we'll be done in a matter of no time. So right now we got probably what is the most powerful John Deere tractor in the game. We got what I believe to be the longest end-to-end cultivator in the base game. I'm sure there's more cultivators you can get through mods. I just have yet to check. But as of right now, this is the longest cultivator, and we got the most powerful John Deere tractor. Like we're just saving up for some of this expensive equipment that is, in the end, it's gonna be 100% worth having. Now it's gonna make our grind a lot more grindier, if that makes sense. Like getting that money is gonna take a lot longer, but I'm perfectly okay with that. I love a nice little grind session. Gotta let this thing preheat. Well, yeah, if you guys have any more, if you guys have any suggestions for like any more mods to use in Farm Sim, feel free to just blurt it out in chat. I'm loving my John Deere mods. I should have picked that up, man. Sometimes I gotta slow down. Go. Dude, one thing I can't wait for is to get a tractor. You get a tractor with a loader attachment and a bucket, and we'll be able to finally start using this bad boy, which will be super dope. And it's gonna be real easy to control stuff with that. Pretty much, I get everything bound to, like, let's say my steering wheel, my side panel, and my Thrustmaster farm stick. I mean, we don't ever have to touch our keyboard. Now, like, as of right now, we only use our keyboard if there's, I've noticed, like, some actions don't show up, or it shows a certain control which I don't know how to get to on my steering wheel, and then that's where I'm having to, like, hop on up to my keyboard and push a button or two just to do, like, these one or two things. I know the Thrustmaster has a ton of buttons on it, and so does the side panel. I think it'd be real easy to run the side panel. Especially, I'd like to... This would be so easy for readjusting cruise control speed if I ran with this little scroll wheel. That'd be a lot easier than using my steering wheel. Like, it's super dope that the steering wheel has a lot of buttons on it. There we go. What we got going on here? Ooh, over a little too far. It's fine. I mean, it's pretty much the game. Farm Sim is, it feels like Farm Sim's just like the largest grind session. I mean, the whole game's just a grind. Just to go from nothing to having a massive farm of your own. Might sound silly, but I am super pumped. Make sure we got that going. Only takes one hand on the wheel. I love this. You don't see that, do you? Not really. No. We don't have access. All right. Means we're done. So like this is where no, really, no more cultivating contracts. That's insane to me. I mean, I could also, could I speed up my day? I could maybe speed up my day. Like we could go right here, speed up our day and see if we get more contracts rolling in. I don't really know if that would be, if that's an effective route to take. I might just hop back over. We'll go back to 2 times on the time scale. Let's just do this number again. We're at September 6th. Let me check and see, because I cannot remember how many days. We're rolling 12 days, which 12 days is a lot, believe it or not. But I'm going to keep it on 12 days because I want to stay in this season a lot longer. So we're going to go ahead and sleep. We got a sleeper cab in our truck here. We're just going to sleep till 8 o'clock. Hopefully now. Hopefully we do actually end up with a lot more of those cultivating contracts. That's the goal. Those are super easy to do. There's no issues if you hire an AI worker to hop on those. They can do them just fine. Really? No more? How do I... How much does a sprayer run? I'm generally curious now. I look up sprayers. I think I actually downloaded a John Deere sprayer. That was a vehicle. It was a vehicle. Yep. This is our John Deere sprayer, which, guys, we have, it might not be this exact John Deere sprayer, but we have a John Deere sprayer just like this in real life on the farm. So you got your thick boy tires like this. This is like, we have a set of these tires. We also have a set of these more narrow tires, which is super cool. Which narrow tires won't mess up your it won't do as much crop damage basically. You can run fenders? Interesting. We don't have fenders on ours. Okay, Star 3 software, Spray Star, Spread Star. I don't know what the difference is in this, but we'll run with that. Numbers. Oh, you can slap a number sticker on there. I guess a good way to stay organized. Let's do one. You can tint your windows slightly. How does it work with the tank? Hello? Where's the tank? Am I crazy for thinking like what's gonna happen here? What's gonna happen? Like, you buy this, but like, where's my tank? I don't know what happens. Self-propelled sprayer mod. Oh, you have to buy it. Okay, so this is what you buy with it, and this actually attaches to it. That makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. That's cool though. That's really cool. It's I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty realistic. Direct injection 170 gallon tank. Dope. Load command system. That's dope. Okay, so I'm figuring a few things out. So that's how those two operate and work together. But I'm still gonna be upset because we don't have any cultivating contracts. I guess can we just sleep again? Let's just sleep again. See what happens. We're kind of just skipping through our days, but it also really doesn't matter because all we're doing is contract work. If we had our own land, we had our own ground to work. I mean, then you'd be more like, okay, let's get our own ground worked and farmed first before we move on. Okay, so now we should be able to go over, check our contracts. Still nothing. It sucks. Like, I don't want to do any of these contracts that are available. And I'm talking spraying contracts, I'm talking sowing contracts, and fertilizing contracts, because you have to spend money on the product you're putting out. So, like, you're having to spend extra money on top of everything. So in the end, you're not making as big of a profit. Where if I'm doing cultivator contracts, I already have the equipment, so I'm making nothing but profit. Where here, it's like I'm starting to lose a little bit of money off my profit now because I'm having to do all this other stuff. But we get wheat contracts rolling. I mean, I might go ahead and take... I don't know how these work. But I might borrow our equipment for this Farmland 26, because you guys see that it's a pretty big tractor. I mean, it looks like pretty big equipment. Which one has the most acres? We got size 22, 34, 13. We're only doing wheat anyways. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna work, but we're gonna test this out. We might lose money, we might not finish it, I don't know. Hey, that's an item we can piggyback on. I'm pretty sure of it. So for right now, I think we have to buy wheat. We gotta buy seed, basically. Refill your sewing machines. Yes. Now, what's our... How much does it hold, basically? I think that becomes the question. Like, I don't even know what's going on with this thing I'm pulling. I don't even know what this is, bro. I'm being honest. Something to work the ground, maybe? Does it work the ground and it plants? I don't know. Oh, it's because I turned it. I turned that. You guys see that? I turned the front of that trailer. And it's like why we can't connect exactly how we want to connect, or exactly how we think we're gonna connect, you know? I mean, we're getting closer. Come on! Oh, man. There we go. That's insane. Now that's insane. This is piggybacking. This is big time piggybacking with the equipment. All right. I didn't know this was even possible, but now we got to what? We need fertilizer and we need wheat. See, now you're spending money on fertilizer and seed, and it's like, how much are we gonna really profit for this job, you know? We're not gonna profit all that much, and we're gonna grind out a lot of this. Like, we're gonna put a lot of time in and not get very much money. It just won't be very effective, but we're gonna do it anyways. Does it say how many liters that could hold? No, I'm gonna have to look this up. It's a Vaderstead. Let me look this up in the store. Cedars. Let me take a look here. These two go hand. No. I think that is actually it. These two go hand in hand. You're talking. So this is gonna be 2,200 liters. We got 2,200 liters. That's what it'll fit for seed. Okay, so let's go to seeds. So I guess we just dropped 2 of those. Fertilizer. Let's get fertilizer as well. Consumables? Yeah. Let's go ahead and just do. Let's do 4 fertilizer. Because we got our own fertilizer tank we can run as well. Which we might do that. We might take on a fertilizer contract. Since we do have that currently on hand. Oh boy. So this is going to be a tough task here. We're going to do this number. Let's get a few things out of the road that are in the way. This is this vehicle, guys. This is what we use when we're playing bumper cars and we're trying to and me and my cousin, and we're just trying to ram each other with vehicles. We're like hopping in that and then hopping in this. And it's just bumper cart derby. I mean, we're trying to make each other just roll over. Yeah, we're getting close. Let's. Gonna figure out how to come in here, but we're gonna do this number. We're gonna make a big old circle. I gotta find my coffee. Woo! Oh, we hit that. We turned way too sharp. Too quickly, too sharp. Good thing is we can just back up. I almost spilled my coffee. I don't know if you guys saw that. There we go. Now we're gonna pull in. Ooh. Select seed, which is wheat. Yes. We have a cover. You can open. What in the world is happening? Whoa, what are we doing? What is this thing doing? How am I supposed to load it? How do I load the seed or the fertilizer? What's going on? Unfold cedar. No, select seed. Wheat. I want. Come on now. Wheat. How do we unload? Do I need to select something else? Bro, I don't. Am I insane for not understanding like how this works? Like, this is nuts. I don't understand this. I've never ran the seeder before, man. This is new. So maybe we go ahead, put that little auger out, and then we just pull up next to the seed with that out. Maybe that'll work? I don't know. It'd probably be easier to like actually move our little bags, but oh snap. There it is, there it is. Refill additional tank. How do I do this? No way. Bro, that's like nothing. Let's go back up. Seeds. I thought we were gonna get a lot more seed from that. We'll do 8. Like that. Alright. Man, this is where we run into trouble. Okay, so let's circle back around. Yeah, circle back around. There's no other way to go about this. And I'm just running purely keyboard and mouse right now. So I can do this. It's actually going in and everything. That's dope. Really, it's like one big tank, it's a slightly smaller tank, and then an even smaller tank than that. And how big is this field that we're sowing? 26. Not a bad size little field. I don't know what we go through. That's not what I want. G. I don't know what to do, bro. Open next cover. Oh, now it's putting fertilized. Okay. That's insane. So fertilizer goes in the back, seed goes in the front. Now I'm questioning what goes in that real small back tank. That I don't know. Okay, so fold seeder. We don't need that out. We can go ahead. Let's do it. Consumables, fertilizer. Let's do it. We're losing so much money from this. I'm gonna do it anyways. So let's go ahead and Wait, what? How come I can no longer, maybe I had to fold this out. I don't know. That's weird. I don't think I had to. Like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on, like why I can't continue loading this. I'm not at 100%. You can fold it? Does that make a difference? I don't think so. There we go. Start putting more seed in. Dude, this thing's massive. I mean, this is like a pretty big machine. Kind of catching me off guard. Oh, now we're too far away from the rest of the seed. There we go. Alright. Keep refilling. Where we at? One more to go. We'll call this good, because I mean that's a damn near, you guys can't see it, but that's a damn near full. We're at 94%, 18,000 liters a week. Okay. Now we pull on over to the other tank and we should be good. Yep. So maybe that's the problem. Maybe we had to unfold this front section. That's insane though, that we got through this much. It'll probably last us multiple fields. Like, there's no way we go through all that in one field. There's like no way I'll be able to run this all that well, being honest. Like, I'll probably have AI run this machine. I'm not gonna understand like backup mechanics with this thing. And we're gonna go ahead and let's do this as another sewing contract, except, oh, that's barley, isn't it? No, it's both wheat. That works. That works. 26 and 27, they're right there, guys. That's dope. They're not too far from each other. The entrance is a distance, but it'll work. And then we'll probably go work on some more fertilizing contract. That's so annoying how like cheap the contracts are for fertilizing, and you're paying for that fertilizer, and in the end, what are you making? 5,000, 10,000? Is it really worth the time? Not really. I don't even think these sewing contracts are gonna be worth it. Like, I feel like I just wasted my time, and I should probably just go to sleep again until I have cultivating contracts. That needs to be my main work, is just cultivating and just focus on that. That's the easiest. That's some easy money. Like, I'm probably not gonna fill either of these machines again. If this does not get me through one of these fields, then we'll just cancel it. We won't worry about it. What I'm gonna do is I'll probably let AI run it, and I want to see how AI runs this machine before I pull any strings on this. I'm just curious to see where that gets them. Now, field 26 is a little bit smaller than field 27, I believe. Let me actually check those acres. 3259, 39, yeah. With like 32 acres versus 39 acres. We're gonna run the shorter field because I didn't put a whole lot of fertilizer in. Fertilizer is at 75%, wheat's at 94%, so I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why we even put fertilizer in the machine to begin with. You don't need fertilizer. It's insane. Like, if this was my own field, then yes. But we're doing contract work, and all they care about is planting wheat. And we bought a lot of fertilizer, which we didn't need to do. I wasted some money. That's what I did. I wasted some money. I definitely wasted some money, man. Gosh. I didn't need to do this. I wasn't thinking this one through. The tank's just for the connection. I mean, that's just a connection tank, really. It's not even, you can even connect another tank to that. And just have, like, you could be running, like, a very large tank for this, so you can just go over, like, several fields, I guess. And not have to worry about refilling. I guess that's, like, one benefit. I haven't even been using my steering wheel. Let's go ahead. Ooh. Oh man. Hire an AI work. I want to see how he runs it. I want to see how he turns. What does he do at the end of each row? Does he go around the end? Does he go around the outside twice and then do his rows? Like, how does he? Dude, he's gonna cover so much ground. I didn't realize how wide that thing is, man. I might be crazy, but what the hell is this AI doing? He's just going in a circle. And why is he just... What? What is happening? AI, you better stop right now, bro. What? I hire an AI. What's he do? He goes in a circle, gets himself stuck. I don't get it. This contract's already a waste. We're wasting our time. That's what we're doing. That is insane, AI. What are you... I just don't get it, man. That's insane. That's insanity. Okay, let's go steer and assist. I'll just take over here. I'll just take over. I wanted to see how AI was gonna run it, but I'm not really interested anymore. After seeing him try to do like a full, he tried to turn around and just turn into the tank. That's what I want. Turn on cedar. Oh, we're not there yet. We're about to be, actually. So let's just go ahead and turn on cedar. Open cover. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Okay. Alright, this is taking us a second. So, let's go keyboard. It'll be so much easier. So, we got seeders on. Now we gotta lower the seeder. Okay. Now we go ahead, activate our lane, and we should be good. Yep. Dude, this actually might not be a bad way to go. I'm a little upset. It's actually not going through that week quite as fast as you think. It's pretty dope though. Pretty dope. My first time ever sewing. Well, not really sewing, but like sewing with a tank behind me like this. The fact that it puts out fertilizer too. I guess technically what it's doing is it's knocking out two different little growth or farm cycles on the field. You're both fertilizing and you're planting, where before it's like, okay, you gotta fertilize the field. I think you fertilize it, then you cultivate it, and then you plant. But it's like, this is knocking out the fertilizing stage. Is it also cultivating and planting? It kind of is. I guess he's just planting. Maybe this is already cultivated ground, because cultivating, you always have to cultivate, I think, as part of the cycle, unless it's like grass growing back up. But we're running with this thing. This might have been a mod too. Maybe that's why the AI worker couldn't. He just turned in a circle and got stuck. I know a lot of these mods aren't like AI worker friendly. It's like, we can use them just fine. AI workers, it's like, it's based on however they're programmed into the game. They don't work well with like just mods in general. We'll knock out some of these rows pretty quick though. Don't got any. Nobody's in the Discord yet. Bro, like, with these long rows, I mean, let's just keep going. I pause. Let's look at what is there for contracts now. It's not showing anything. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna see, whenever we finish this field, we're gonna see where we're at, and if we still feel like we got a lot of wheat, just go plant more wheat. Just find whatever wheat sowing jobs we can. Like, I do feel like an idiot with the fertilizer though. We did not need to pick that up. Now it should be rolling. Dang, that's crazy how it leaves those tracks behind. I don't know if you guys probably can't see it quite, but you can really see it there though. I'm actually curious, bro. Like that, look at that. Actually doesn't look too bad. That's kind of crazy looking. Let's put those tracks in the ground. At least on this field, I can make some calculations and figure out, you know, every like so many percent on this field will use up a certain percentage of wheat. I can start making calculations and figuring out what we're gonna have at the end. So like once, you guys can't see it on the HUD, I don't have it up there, but I'm like watching my wheat and solid fertilizer drop as it's getting used. Wheat has gone from 94% to 89% so far. So like once that gets down to 84%, I'll be like, okay, so every like 45% done on the field will use up this much wheat, and then start to kind of figure that out, how much we're gonna use up. I don't think we're gonna use up anywhere close to 100%. I mean, how slow it's dropping. Fertilizer, I don't care if we run out of fertilizer. We'll just keep rolling if we can. I basically dropped from 430,000 to 408,000. 430 to 408. And we're not even gonna make that back. So we lost a lot of money, but if this machine can last for a while and it takes forever to use up the material in it, then we can actually take advantage of that. We can always keep the contract up that has these items borrowed. We have time speed at ×2, so we go through the day real slow, so we don't have to worry about any sort of like extra payments. And so as long as we keep finding wheat contracts, I mean, we can keep doing this until we run out. Whenever we run out, we're just gonna call it quits, because we spent so much money trying to get those materials, and in the end we're gonna figure out whether or not it was worth it. If it wasn't, then we're just not gonna ever mess with sewing contracts. This is like me trying to branch out and try some different contracts, and then just realizing it's not really worth it. It's not worth the time, unless it's definitely something worth trying out, just to figure out how the system works and how everything operates. It's a new experience, which is super cool. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Nope. Oh, that works. Actually, that helps us get in a slightly better position, because that tank's already facing that way. Here we are. There's that line. We're gonna follow. There we go. It'll leave. It looks like it'll leave a small strip over there, but we won't even worry about that small strip. I'll just continue on over. So I think we'll get quite a bit of this done. Bro, so we done 2 passes. We're doing a 3rd pass. We'll probably do a 4th pass and a 5th pass. My guess. As these rows just get shorter and shorter. I wonder if we'll have to do this edge, this like half lane edge. It's about half a lane, half a full lane. There's a chance. We just sent a message to a buddy. There's a chance we might end up on some Rocket League. This is why I love my weekends, guys, because like say I hop on stream, start doing something like grinding farm sim. It's the weekend. I'm not gonna be consistent with stuff. I'm gonna do whatever I want. It's my free time. So like I kind of feel like playing a little bit of Rocket League now. So we'll probably hop over to that. But I'm not going to change my stream details because I do want this focused on farming sim, because this was part of our farming simulator grind, and I want to keep it that way. And then that should pull in. Let's see. Go ahead and get Discord audio. There we go. Alright, we're gonna pretty much go to the end here. So it's what? Turn off cedar, left cedar. There we go. Easy. 83%. We'll call 84. So 10% of our week was about half the field. So that means we'll go through another 10%, going from 84% to 74%. Well, we're gonna have still quite a bit left. We'll for sure be able to do the other field. This will be no problem. I think we will actually make some of our money back, or actually probably all of it back, which is good. You're gonna make your money back, just know that in the end. I didn't think we would.